Hiya! Welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. In this live stream, I will be spending the next 45 minutes grinding in Final Fantasy 1 2D Pixel Remaster. So sit back, relax, grab your Phoenix Downs, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. So something that I didn't really do when I played Final Fantasy back in the day. Now I started with Final Fantasy 7 on PlayStation 1. But when I was playing that game, and I was playing 8 and 9 and 10 on the PS2, and so on and so forth, as this long-standing, iconic, legendary franchise grew over the years. One thing I didn't do was grind. Now, if you don't know what I mean by grinding, it means just doing battle after battle. More importantly, winning the battle, gaining experience, and therefore leveling up, and therefore making your characters stronger. Their HP will increase and their strength will increase, etc., etc. So when you actually, get stuck into the game, you'll be able to smooth sail past the main bosses or any tough enemies who come along. So yeah, that's what's going to happen in this live stream. Roughly 45 minutes of Johnny grinding in Final Fantasy. So now whenever a Nintendo Direct gets announced, and they normally give a brief description of the Nintendo Direct, what they're going to be focusing on, and sometimes they say roughly 45 minutes of Nintendo Switch games releasing this year. The description of this live stream is roughly 45 minutes of Johnny grinding in Final Fantasy. That's pretty much what's happening here. Yeah. I don't even know where I am. I can't even remember where I am. Where am I supposed to be going? I think I'm supposed to be going to a cave. I think the cave is up there somewhere. So no, I'm actually loving the new rearranged soundtrack. It's actually fantastic. Am I getting mixed up with Final Fantasy VI? Because I have Final Fantasy VI 2D Pixel Remaster on the Switch. No, I'm not. So this is grinding. Wait, I got no experience. What? That's zero experience. What's this about? So all of my characters, me, Johnny, and I am a warrior, that's my class, Chad the Red Mage, Saber the Monk, and John, aka my dad, the Thief, all on level 7 at the moment. And you can see that I will reach my next level, we will all reach the next level by gaining 232 experience. Alright, there's the cave. What I could do actually is hang around the opening area, the opening section of this cave, and do a bit of grinding around here. Then make my way back to the castle area where I can actually rest and replenish my HP. That is a key. That is an absolute key to grinding. Very important. Hello, my greatest fan, Green Hill Gaming fan. First of all, thank you for being a fan of my channel, and thank you for actually naming your YouTube channel Green Hill Gaming Fan. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, and you are very welcome to my live stream where I'm grinding in the 2D pixel remaster of Final Fantasy. So this is grinding, deliberately activating a battle, winning the battle, gaining experience, and therefore leveling up. And when you level up your characters, they get stronger and better. So that's what grinding is. If you don't know what it is, I'm sure you do. I'm actually going to make my way back to the castle as I'm grinding. Oh my god, it's a Black Widow. It's a Black Widow. Green Hill Gaming Fan. Chad, it's a Black Widow. Kill it with magic. Chad, you're going to have to kill the spider. With magic. With fire. There we are. This is where you beat Jack Garland. And then he kills Chose and becomes Chose. You gotta love fan theory, huh? Mr. Chad Middleton, how are you doing? Welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to my Final Fantasy 2D Pixel Remaster live stream where I'm grinding. I'll be grinding this live stream. So, but I'm gonna make my way out of this cave now. I'm gonna head back to the castle, and so I can know exactly where I'm going in the castle to rest. It's one of the rooms. You can rest in one of the rooms. It's a big castle. Oh, this is going to get me some experience. Look at all these goblins. We've got goblin guards and regular goblins. The goblin guards are blue and the regular goblins are red. That creature you saw in No Man's Sky looked friendly. He actually was pretty friendly, but more importantly, funny as fuck. He made me laugh so much. It was such a random and funny encounter, and it's what No Man's Sky is all about, really. Landing on these strange planets and encountering these strange creatures. It was really funny. You should have poked him. If I could, I would. If it had let me to, I would. Actually, you're so right, actually. You're so right, so friendly. If you consider that Final Fantasy game canon, I do not. I'm very strict when it comes to canon. Canon has to come from Square Enix. Square Enix would have to make the game, first of all, and second of all, it would have to be part of the mainline series. Well, not so much part of the mainline, but you know what I mean. I take canon very serious. Very serious. Super serious. So this is Castle Cornelia. Still on the look. I'm still looking for Princess Sarah. She's being captured by Garland, the traitor Garland. And of course, I am part of the 4 Warriors of Light, and my ultimate mission is to bring light back to the land, which is shrouded in darkness. The rivers have dried up, mountains have crumbled, so on and so forth. And we hold 4 crystals, which is the key to bringing back light to the land. But right now I'm trying to figure out where that room is. Throne room is up ahead. I'm after going back down to the first floor now. I was waiting 5 hours for a live video because I'm very bored. Well, your wait has come to an end, because I am live with Final Fantasy. Where's this go? Oh, sorry, no, I'm completely wait a second. What am I doing? There's an inn here. I was thinking it. Oh no, never mind. No, I don't have to pay for the inn actually, because there is a room. I don't have to pay for no inn. I don't have to pay for no inn because there's a room in the castle, and they will say, "Would you like to rest?" And you say, "Yeah." I think anyway. And it saves you gil, and gil is very important. And speaking of which, actually, by grinding, not only do you gain experience and level up your characters so they can get stronger, but you can also see in the top left-hand corner of the screen, I'm also getting gil as well. So grinding is the hell. Well, grinding is, I think it's very important in JRPG games, and in particular the Final Fantasy series. Why do I feel like I'm getting mixed up with Final? I actually am. I'm actually getting mixed up with Final Fantasy VI because it has a castle as well. So is there even a room in here? That I'm pretty sure there is a room somewhere in this castle where you can rest. I'm probably wrong. I don't know. I'm doubting myself. I don't know. This is what happens when you play two Final Fantasy games side by side. You get so lost. Give me a second now, we'll go back to the grinding then. Just give me a second now, it won't be long. Is it you? No, you want your sister. Don't worry. I think you're supposed to move out of the way, right? Oh no, hold on. I am Jane, Queen of Cornelia, please. There's I probably am thinking of Final Fantasy VI. So there's a very similar castle. How are you, Coconut, aka Anthony? I kind of double dipped. You see, I got Final Fantasy VI on Switch and this game right here, Final Fantasy 1 2D Pixel Remaster on PlayStation. But how are you keeping, man? You're very welcome to the live stream. Hope you enjoy. Favorite game in the Final Fantasy series or in general? Quite tough question to answer, man. You put me in the spot, put me in the spot. I can't remember if there is a room here. If tree houses are made of woods, then our house is tree houses. Well, my house is made out of concrete, so not mine. You bought them separately. I love number 6, man. Story is amazing. 6 is considered to be one of the best classic Final Fantasy games. Yeah, bought them separately. Well, only bought 2 so far. I don't know if I'll get them all. That would be crazy. And you know what's funny, Anthony, is because I got 6 and 1, I've been saying this now for a while, but because I got 6 and 1, I'm getting these 2 castles mixed up. I'm convinced there's a room where you can rest. I'm convinced of it, man. I'm absolutely convinced. Wasn't there like... Hold on a second. I keep going down the steps. They actually changed the scene in 6. I think a woman was beat up. They changed it to teasing her instead. Are you serious? Censoring? Oh god, it's not easy playing two similar games. It certainly isn't. My favourite game is the Resident Evil series, but only the ones with bonuses like infinite ammo. I agree, actually. I actually like the classic cheats of Resident Evil, where they give you like a grenade launcher, maybe. But my favourite and first games I played are Sonic. Yeah, same here. My first video game of all time was Sonic the Hedgehog on Sega Master System. That's old school. Definition of old school. Yeah, I definitely have gotten them mixed up. Surely. Oh, yeah, I had to have. But wait, no, wait a second. Did I go in here? I did. What am I doing? What am I so confused? Oh god. Yeah, wait a second now. Definitely playing two games at once is yes, it's something else. That's for sure. Screw this. I'm definitely okay. I'm getting them mixed up 100%. They did the censored scene since the Game Boy Advance version. Oh, really? Chad giving us some more insight into the story. Our local news reporter, Chad Middleton. I love it. Chad Middleton is on the scene now with an update on the censoring situation of Final Fantasy VI. What did they go back out? Okay, so the reason I'm looking for I'm looking for a place to rest. So in this case, I'm going to go to the inn. Is because that restores your HP and your MP. So your HP is your health, and your MP is your magic. So you see, charges 30 gil, the robbing bitch. I was hoping to rest for free, and I'm still convinced there's actually a room in that castle where you can rest. I'm absolutely convinced. I just can't let it go. But more than likely it's in Resident Evil or Final Fantasy VI. Yeah, man, they censored. I was double checking there. Double checking. So I'm just going to do a bit of I'm going to do a bit of grinding. Probably won't get much experience. You get more experience for fighting much more difficult opponents. So what I was thinking of doing is going a little bit into the cave, and hopefully then I'll come across some more tougher enemies, which will give me more experience. As a kid, when RE4 2005 came out, I tried looking for the Japan ones. I noticed that only Biohazard 4 had easy difficulty. That's an interesting one. I did not know that. So the Japanese version is easier. Final Fantasy 6 better than Final Fantasy 7. Yeah, a lot of people do consider it to be one of the best games in the series. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about it because I haven't completed any of them. I still haven't completed 7. Can you believe that? Preemptive strike. Oh, we have zombies. We're going Resident Evil. Do you know what? I would have to agree with you, Chad. I think it is overrated. Because you have to realise that there are many Final Fantasy games. 16 is on the way. And not everyone can talk about is 7. Like, there's a lot more games in the series. And to be honest with you, some of those games have better mechanics and better story. Like, everyone just gets obsessed with 7. So yeah, it is overrated. Worst game is Resident Evil Origin. You mean, what do you mean Origin now? Resident Evil 0? These wolves remind me of Red from Final Fantasy 7. For my opinion, RE7 is the scariest of all time. The scariest of all time. It is scary. Not sure about the scariest of all time though. I had the Anthology on PS1. I did as well, man. I did as well. RE0, okay, but I call it Origin because that's a good way of putting it actually. That's probably why they did call it Resident Evil 0 actually. Maybe. Then again, if it was 0 they would have called it O, wouldn't it? But yeah, a lot of people don't like that game. It can be a pain in the ass at the best of times, switching between Rebecca and Billy and that whole mechanic. But overall I actually enjoy it. Kefka actually destroyed the world and became God, unlike Sephiroth. Yeah. But no, it's RE4 because regenerators are oh god, yes. Yes. Regenerators. I mean, that's just proper scary, like. Lots of enemies in this battle. We've got a warg wolf, a regular wolf, 2 guard goblins and a regular goblin. But they're no match for us. Best way to play this collection is on Switch, as you can play everywhere. Oh yeah, exactly. Exactly. I think any game that comes to Switch that isn't downgraded, it's definitely the best version to play. But if a game comes to Switch that's downgraded and has noticeable downgrades, like whether it's the graphics or whatever, frame rate, whatever else. But this is like, these are like 2D pixel remasters, so like this is going to look exactly the same as the Switch version. But you're right, Chad, yeah. Final Fantasy 3 on DS was so fucking hard. A lot of them are. But I really don't know what's the best Resident Evil game. It's a tough one. Don't even ask me, because I can't answer these questions. I can't answer what's your best game or what's your favourite Resident Evil game. I can never give a definitive answer. It's like asking a parent what their favourite kid is. You don't do that shit, like, you know what I mean? You don't do that shit, like. So we're almost leveled up. All characters. So I'm just hanging around the entrance of this cave, so I can grind for a bit more. RE6 longest game because every campaign is almost like 3 hours. RE6 is just so bad. I would say it's a good game, but oh my god, more spiders, black widows. Chad, burn it. Chad is my red mage. Man, to think this was an NES game. I know. 30 years ago, Final Fantasy began. On NES, yep. Oh my god. Another Black Widow. I love it. I love the fact that, you know, this is the origins of a long-standing franchise, the Final Fantasy franchise. It's been going for 30 years now. Yeah, and it all began on the NES. The controls are so bad. For Resident Evil 6. Now Switch has all Final Fantasy games up until PS2. Yeah, it's crazy. You have Final Fantasy like 1 to 6 through the 2D pixel remasters, 7, 8, and 9 from the PS1 generation. Then you have 10, 2, and 12 from the PS2 generation. There is Crystal Chronicles. There is another spin-off, Final Fantasy, what's that Pokemon thing? This Pokemon Final Fantasy where you're like collecting monsters and you can put them on your head and stuff. Then there's a pocket version of Final Fantasy 15 as well. So lots of Final Fantasy games on Switch at the moment. Yeah. Final Fantasy is like Kingdom Hearts 2 in my opinion. Well, Kingdom Hearts started off as a crossover between Disney and Final Fantasy. So it's an interesting way of putting it. Yeah, World of Final Fantasy, thank you. Thank you for that. So, as you can see, all of my characters, myself, Chad, Saber, and my dad, John, we've all leveled up to 8. Meaning that my HP has increased from 129 to 158. My strength has went from 13 to 14. My intellect has went from 3 to 4. Chad's HP has went from 85 to 87. His strength has went up by 1. His luck has went up by 1. Saber's HP has went up by 4. And strength, stamina, and luck and intellect have all went up by 1. John's HP has went up to 128. Strength has went up by 1, as well as intellect and luck. And I got a potion. So this is the benefits of grinding in Final Fantasy. Well done, Chad, indeed. If I come across another character, I will name it Anthony. Kingdom Hearts is the original Fortnite crossover. Yes, the original big crossover. Well, then again, like Smash Brothers was a thing before Kingdom Hearts. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts equals shit. Ooh, I feel loved. Oh my god, it's a ghoul. It's basically just a zombie, but it's got a different colour. Two more zombies. So Anthony, I'll tell you, one of the reasons I really so what makes the Final Fantasy 2D pixel remasters so different to the original is they all have new graphics, new 2D pixel graphics, which is created by the original artist of the series, and a new rearranged soundtrack, which you can hear right now, which is overseen by the original music composer. But you can actually switch to classic visuals if you want. I'll show you now. So you can change the graphic display to classic, and you can actually change the soundtrack to classic as well, which is pretty cool. Final Fantasy, all the bravest worst now. All the bravest, the worst game character all players have to do is tap their characters. The fights play themselves. Well, that's how turn-based combat works. There's some autosave, yeah, autosave as well. So so I'll turn this back off now. So apart from the new graphics and new audio, as Anthony pointed out, they have improved gameplay as well, being able to have autosave. You can turn off random encounters as well, among other stuff. It also has extras, like being able to access a music player where you can listen to most of the music from the game. As a bestiary as well, you can view the enemies you've encountered, and it has an art gallery as well. Very cool indeed. And yeah, once again, what I'm doing right now is grinding. Getting my characters to level up by engaging in battle, getting more experience. The door has been secured with the mystic key. Was this a gigas worm? But there's no such thing as the graphics. I mean, the graphics are graphics. There's no such thing as the graphics. What do you mean? It's an Unreal collection, because you and me gave out about this being... Yes, we sure did. When I first heard about Final Fantasy 2D Pixel Remaster, it was only for mobile and PC, and I was just so angry and annoyed. But thankfully now it's on console. And I have this on PS5 and 6 on Switch. Thankfully. 4 zombies. So this isn't just a port of the original Final Fantasy. Full-on remaster, as I mentioned, new graphics, new audio, new gameplay, new features, new extras. You know, because I played, I actually have played the original Final Fantasy a few times. I didn't get very far into it. I played it on the Nintendo Wii Virtual Console. Throw back to the Virtual Console. But this is a completely new experience, you know, thanks to the improved visuals and audio. And new features as well. Yeah, full-on remaster. Did you get Advanced Wars? I didn't actually. I don't know if I'd be into it, to be honest with you. Went into Smith's today, I couldn't see it on shelf. All they ever put out them all behind the counter for some reason. Strange. I wonder how long it'll take for GameStop to eventually admit that they're fucked. Admit that they're going to be closing down, like. Because they're suspending so many services, like it's only a matter of time before they like come out and say, okay, we're shutting shop. We're shutting shop. It's only a matter of time, really. I have monophobia. What the hell is monophobia? Oh yes, it just contains potions. And tents are very handy, because tents allow you to, I think I can actually use one here. No, so when you're on the world map, you can use a tent to partially restore the party's HP and MP. And if you have a sleeping bag, a sleeping bag just restores the HP, whereas a tent will restore the HP and MP. But it's only partially though, only partially. Gone June, end of July. I reckon you're right there. But staff not given deadline yet. Yeah, it's very bad. I actually have to feel sorry for the staff. My issue has always been with GameStop. Mostly. There was a few times where I came across a few idiotic employees, but the majority of my issues are from head office. The way that they run the business, it's passed down to the employees then as well, you know, and employers. But yeah, I do feel sorry for employees not knowing what the hell is going on. Monophobia is a fear of being isolated, lonely. Well, that's sad. Well, you never have to feel that way on Green Hill Gaming, because I'll always make you feel welcome and I'll always try to entertain you, and you're not gonna feel alone. Okay? Promise you. Because I am a warrior of life. I will bring light to your life. No clear out sale either, everything moving over to Europe and America apparently. Ah, the stingy bastards. The stingy bastards, huh? Imagine that, like. They won't even do a clear out, like. Just taking all the stock and bringing it to Europe and America. I'm not gonna lie, I'd be happy to see the place go, but I will just clarify one thing. I'm not happy with anyone like losing their job. Just want to make that perfectly clear. But I mean, as a business, like as a GameStop as a business, like I'd be happy to see them gone. I'm sure Smiths would be happy to take on GameStop employers. I'm sure they'll get a job. You know what I mean? It's only Ireland that's growing, as UK don't have the stores. That's right, yeah. Do you know how World War I started? Tension between Europe, tension between Germany and America. Not quite sure, to be honest, not gonna lie. It's been a long time since I was in school. Head office is already gone. What? That's a strange situation. Like, head office gone, yet those stores are still... It's a very strange situation, isn't it? Very strange situation indeed. One shot equals one war. Okay. I'm going to say something that may piss off a lot of people. So, apologies. I actually think that Final Fantasy 2D Pixel remasters are actually better than The Last of Us Part 1. And I'll tell you why. Because if you look, right, if you look at The Last of Us Part 1 and you compare it to The Last of Us Remastered on PS4 Pro, you'd have to have a magnifying glass in front of your eye to see the difference visually. And as far as the gameplay differences are concerned, it's fractional. Same game. Visually, audio, gameplay. Whereas if you look at this game, Final Fantasy 1 2D Pixel Remaster, soundtrack completely new and rearranged. The graphics completely new 2D pixel graphics. If you put a side-by-side comparison of Final Fantasy 1 on NES to Final Fantasy 1 2D Pixel Remaster on modern consoles, you can just clearly see the difference visually. Doesn't have to look like an ultra realistic game like Final Fantasy 7 Remake, you know, for you to see that there is a clear difference in visuals. And as I mentioned, the audio as well. And there's a few gameplay improvements as well. And has extras like a gallery, music player, and a bestiary. That's just my personal opinion. I'm not going to start the rant. That's just how I feel about it. I like how in Final Fantasy, every time you are about to fight, you get a mini cutscene and it looks very smooth. I know I had a little screen breaking. Is Green Hill fan saver? No. I agree totally. Last of Us is a snooze fest for me. I'm the brother of Stranger Music. That's crazy. Stranger Music's brother. Nice to meet you. I never knew that you were actually his brother. Like, I actually wouldn't pay. How much is The Last of Us Part 1? How much was it when it came out? Like 70? 80 euro? I would not pay 70, 80 euro for The Last of Us Part 1 when I can just play it on PlayStation Plus. Do you know what I mean? Same game. I would gladly pay 70 euro for a collection of 6 of some of the best games ever created. The origins of the long-standing franchise that is Final Fantasy. I'd happily pay 70 euro for that. Because there's a clear difference between the 2D Pixel Remaster versions and the original versions. Clear difference. Clear difference. I don't need to be looking at it with a magnifying glass saying, oh yeah, this is slightly different. I'm going to pay 80 euro for this. Not that bad. Do you know what I mean? Nice to meet you, Strange Music, brother. Green Hill energy drink coming soon. Cold tea with sugar, I love it. You know me too well. Can't beat that. You cannot beat a cold cup of sugary tea. Boom. Straight away. It's Strange Music. Your brother is here. Johnny knows a lot to make himself a game and for us to play. Johnny knows a lot to make himself a game and for us. I would love to. I'd love to be able to create my own game. Strange Music. How are you keeping? Welcome to Green Hill Gaming. Welcome to the live stream where I'm grinding in Final Fantasy 6. Sorry, Final Fantasy. What the hell am I saying? Final Fantasy 1. 2D Pixel Remaster. How are you keeping? I'm actually about to level up once again. So you can turn. I'm going to show you. I just turned off encounters there because I want to be able to control things for a second. So yeah, that's one of the gameplay improvements of the 2D Pixel Remasters, being able to turn on and off. So press R3, encounters on. Press it again, encounters off. Just gives me an opportunity to run around here a little bit and kind of see where I'm going and stuff, you know. And then I'll just do a little bit more grinding, and we'll go from there. Funny thing is, where the hell do I go? Oh yeah, through here, I think. Yeah. Okay. So that's where we go. I just want to double check. See, did I miss any more rooms and stuff? Or it's locked with a mystic key. Hi, I have been good, and I don't know if my brother told you I was on the school finals. I don't think so. That's cool. Congratulations. Congrats, and I'm glad you're keeping well. Congrats on that. Well done. Well done, man. Ah, fair play. Well done. Congrats. Good stuff. I know. Okay. Okay, let's turn back on Yeah, let's turn back on encounters. Can hang around here for a bit. 4 more zombies, and then I'm going to level up, I think, again. Okay, we've all leveled up, so I've leveled up. My HP has went from 158 to 163. My level has... Okay, so my agility and stamina have both went up by 1. Chad, your HP has went up from 87 to 89, and your agility has went up by 1. Saber's HP has went up by 4, and my stamina, his stamina has went up by 1. And John, his HP has went up by 2, and that's about it really. And speaking, that's about it. I'm gonna have to get some sleep now, because if I don't get some sleep now, I'll be tempted to continue playing and playing and playing, and it'll be way too late. And I gotta get some sleep, but I actually have to exit the cave first before I do that. So this is where my grinding ends for tonight. I'm happy enough reaching level 9 on this very early stage of the game. So more than happy with that progress. And I'm going to say thank you so much, everyone, for watching the live stream. Much appreciated. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks so much for the support. Thanks for the chats. Much appreciated. It's better chatting with someone than playing. It's better chatting with someone playing. Well, when you're doing stuff like grinding, it is, because you don't have to put too much effort into it. But if I'm playing a really difficult part of a game, it can be quite difficult chatting while playing, to be honest with you. But I hear what you're saying. So everyone have a great day, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, night time, where you were from. Goodbye, Strangers Music. Thanks so much for dropping by. Good to catch up. Good to catch up. Thanks so much. And everyone else, thank you. And I will see you all next time.